All right. So, hey there. There's all this talk out there about AI and how it's going to take your job. So, people are terrified, and there's hand wringing and there's pearl clutching, that sort of thing. People are looking to the heavens and they are asking, is AI going to take my job? Well, I'm here to tell you, folks, yes, that's the plan. That's a feature, it's not a bug. AI, by extension, robots and all forms of automation, are specifically designed to take your job. In this video series, we're going to go about why that is a good thing, what you want. It is the path that leads us to a hopeful future. So I've been thinking about how to do these videos, and I got some equipment, and I got a script, I got an iPhone, so I'm just going to do it. I don't have a teleprompter because, frankly, I just don't want one. So, look, it's hard not to get worked up about this sort of thing, especially if you believe what I do, and that's we're heading towards a future of hyperabundance. We are heading towards a future where solar powered AI robots will be able to overproduce so many goods and services that housing and healthcare and ham sandwiches will just be laying around for free. So, yeah, this is another AI video on YouTube. Why on earth would anyone want to do this? Because there's some pessimism out there. And my only reason for doing this is it needs to be countered with positivity. So, now the hopeful future is not a guarantee. It has to be willed into existence, and not enough people are seeing what can we achieve together. That's what this video series is all about. So let's do it. Let's talk about why you should want AI to take your job, whatever job that is. It's because that is the path to a future of hyperabundance. The Star Trek utopia, the post-scarcity economics, luxury space communism, whatever you want to call it. So right off the top, we have to admit that we can't get there without going through a transition period that, quite frankly, is going to suck. The key to this whole thing is getting through that period as quickly as possible. So let's set some definitions. Definition number one: solar powered AI robots. This is all the tech combined into one phrase. AI that can do anything a human can do mentally, robots that can do anything a human can do physically, zero cost electricity, probably from solar, but any source is fine. Now, when we have all these three things, all costs, all costs plummet to zero, not just marginal costs, though those are first. And we'll get into more of this a little bit later. So, definition number two: old economics. This is all of the current beliefs based on thousands of years of human activity that guide our understanding of human desires and what they're willing to trade for them. Spoiler alert, it's all going away. Economics as we know it, capitalism as we know it, demand signals, cost benefit charts, all gone. Now, I will grant you there will still be some exchanges of value, but these will all be on a personal level. So, if old economics no longer is useful for describing reality, what comes next? Well, that's definition number three, which is new economics. Really ought to be called not economics because it's post scarcity. All of our needs being met by non human labor force that never stops working. Remember definition number one? Solar powered AI robots. They drive everything. You might notice not using terms like AGI or ASI. I think those have stopped becoming useful terms now that we're so close. Before, they were good terms for setting the goals and framing the discussion, but now they just get in the way. So, the future we're aiming for will have AI, as I've described it already, be able to do everything, and I mean everything that a human can do mentally. That's coming sooner than anyone thinks. But whether it's 10 years, 5 years, or next year's, it doesn't matter. It's going to happen. The future we're aiming for will have robots that can do anything a human can do physically, and then some. This is embodied AI. This is AI learning from the experiences of the physical world just like we do. Except when you create a new robot, you don't have to start learning all over again like you do when you create a new human. Now, since we literally need robots by the billions, this may take some time. And I've heard that supply chain issues and material availability will delay this, and I'm not going to dispute that. But again, 10 years, 5 years, doesn't matter. It's happening. So now, in true bury the lead fashion, we get to AI taking my job, AI taking your job. This is what we want. Look, I know that people are scared, especially those millennials out there who are too young to retire and too old to throw caution to the wind and reinvent themselves. They have families depending on them for income and support. I get it. Trust me, I get it. But when AI is good enough to take my job, to take your job, that is the signal. That is the harbinger. That is the shot heard around the world. And the hopeful future is just around the corner. And that, my friends, is a very good thing. So we'll talk more about this very soon. I'm going to keep these videos short so I can get one solid idea across. And I found that I just have to use a script or else I will lose my train of thought and start rambling. So this keeps me on focus. So thank you for watching. Hope to see you in the next one. And we'll put all this together. Thanks now.